Cody Bellinger will lead off for the.
He's like that little kind of position player. Good job. Doesn't matter. It's all home run. You know, you were asking me
Last night, from the hitter's perspective, what's it like against a position player? You said it's kind of a laugh about it, actually. Not a good swing by Cody. And
even though they wanted that ball.
Tony Walters had one quick pitch when I was at the Rockies and Cubs. When we'd play the Dodgers, he said,
It looked like he was like, wait a minute.
Probably hadn't played second in a while.
Yeah, he wasn't really looking.
Oh, I'm supposed to catch the ball?
Throw it around.
I didn't know you were throwing it. 2-pitch in there, called strike 3.
Slider when it's more up in the zone, so that's oftentimes where you're going to be looking. Still, this ball was just at the top of the zone. It was a slider.
Back second time around in the order. Mookie Betts to
see it live in the batter's box. I mean, Singer's averaging over 50 down, but it's got that run that you don't give up on it as if you're barrel out there early.
2-2 to Betts.
Yep, you can really see where it started. The other batter's box and ran back in.
Well, he goes slider off the sinker and stirred. Bottom of the third inning, 1-0 Royals. And the first pitch swung on, grounded up the middle tonight.
Once again, first pitch swinging. He's road. That's really when they've hit the ball off Anderson is when he's.
Second for Michael A. Taylor, who tries to bunt, bunts it foul.
Defense. You know, he tried to open over there at second base. Get past the pitcher, you're on.
On the fastball. Bouncer foul. Pitch mix, including the cutter and the changeup. Royals so far 0 for Anderson's 0-2. That is looped into shallow center field. On come. 2 on and nobody out.
In front of him. Was in his head, he was thinking, okay, am I going to have to lay out for this ball? Can I come up with it? Right at you. You know, he takes a full swing. It kind of gets jammed on the hip.
Gets him to chase the change. Witt's going to be locked in on this roster for a long time now. For them. But ended up coming up later in the season. He's behind 0-2. Down the right field side. Pretty good last 10 games. He's had 4 multi-hit games over his last 10, including last night's. Runners lead first and second, nobody out. Pitch inside. You notice Walters does not have the pitch comm on. He does have the piece of Velcro on his. Right back to Anderson. He'll go to second for 1. Lucks the turn, too late. Well, they get 1 in the middle, and now runners on the corners.
Anderson, he has to set his feet to make sure he doesn't make a bad throw. His position in order to get there, and also where he was looking at the ball to see if it was going to get.
All of Royals.
That far in, I mean, that elbow, that pad was near over the inner part of the.
Facing Vinny Pasquantino, who strokes it into right field. Nothing Kansas City.
We've seen these guys do it there.
Yeah, he wasn't waiting around. He went after the first pitch.
Here's a ball that's come. I'm charging it. I got to come home. Then he recognizes where the bounce was, and then saying.
After for 1, he struck out swinging to end the first inning. Unfamiliar position there, but
he was closer to that, so you knew the second baseman was going to get there. And you, as a pitcher, you're just judging the ball proper to you, like you can turn and fire to second base compared to if it was slow. Then
Dozier Chopper to third. Muncy's got it. Steps on the bag. One. Dodgers down a pair.
Not only field it, touch
Turner to lead off against Brady Singer. Singer rather far. Every game's final 3 innings of the game. That was the opposite last night. And this ball lifted into to rob Trey Turner.
Laying out, full extension, glove underneath the ball.
Not Isbell. Eaton.
That was a great play by.
Put Eaton out there. Took MJ Melendez out of the lineup. 1-0 pitch, and Freeman takes outside. 2 balls and no strikes. There's the slider pitched into the 8th inning. 7 1/3. Didn't walk anybody.
On the mound is just being their ace. We talked about him being their best pitcher this year. Not allowing a run. Looked really good on the hill.
Day off to Freddie, fouled away. Interesting. And he ended up pitching his way out of it. There's a high fly to Sky, but manages to make the catch for the second out. Thanks, Muncy walked his first time up. Start to get the feeling around this. Had success against this ball so far.
Tucker run that pitch count up. We know one thing can drive.
He walks again, second time. Dodgers a man in the 2nd inning. Homer after this one's over. Get used to the Brewers and Marlins for the next week or so. After next homestand. 0-1 chop foul. Kirsten, what do you have?
Yeah.
Here before he's allowed to go home. 0-2. He fouls it off. Gavin fouls this one just beyond the can. This one into right field. Here comes Eaton again. He'll make. Then the trades begin.
So if you're gone, you're going to the game, Tim, and you're hoping to get the one with the most diamonds in it. So
well, that would be that'd be the one you probably already have. 2-0 Kansas City lead, and the Royals batting in the home 4th. At time, plate umpire Shane Leibensbarger didn't see it. If you're a fan, you don't even notice it. Pitch is fouled away. Gump. 3-2. Yeah, that one.
It was a little music.
Little organ music.
Yeah, I don't know if it was a word, but yeah, it's just.
Yeah. If you. But the roller strike, he makes the call. Isbell lays it down. Anderson picks it up. One play to first. He's.
Ball would kind of be at his chest, but it would be a call to strike per se. So
outing, he stood on the mound. The very first pitch he was going to throw, it was a pitch clock violation.
Technology and things like that. He can see how it could be very efficient, but it definitely has taken
down after Nate Eaton grounded out, and here's Lopez, 1 for 1 with a base hit.
It should be. Because Muncy's correct. Like it's more off me, my crouch.
Seeing how it works out, that's going to be really beneficial to the different things like that they're trying out of the different leagues and different levels. Good play by Walters.
Yeah, that was way out of the zone.
Still major league call-ups. Foul down the third base side. So
I was like, man, if you're an umpire in Pacific Coast,
play the Angel.
Great, I have no chance to get called out.
Lopez 2-0 Kansas City.